Hey there guys, welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Platinum. First question, where are we? We are just right of Jubilife City. Second question, why are we here? There is a TM that I want to grab that I didn't actually think I could grab yet, because I sort of thought that I needed strength. But I want to get this because this actually could be like the difference between winning or losing in this next gym battle. Now this is right between Orberg City and Jubilife, and it'd probably be quicker to go from Orberg. I'm not really too sure, but apparently all that's required to get this TM that I want is either Surf or a Bike, which this isn't the TM that I want. Although Flash is surprisingly useful if you use it in competitive battling. I don't think it's legal because I think it lowers the opponent's accuracy, which I'm not sure is legal in a Pokemon battle. But the important thing that I want is, I think it's to the very left. I'm not too sure. I really, in all honesty, have no idea where it actually is. There's this trainer here. It's definitely not there. It's probably right here. Yes, it's TM31 Brick Break. This is a move that people often underestimate how good it actually is. Fighting type moves are very awkward in that there's not a lot of fighting type moves that will have decent power, decent accuracy, and go first. So Revenge has good power, good accuracy, but always hits last. Same with Vital Throw, and you get moves like Cross Chop or Dynamic Punch. They're all good, but they have terrible accuracy. And that's the big problem. I'm just going to use an escape rope to get out of here, and then I'll meet you back in Counterlove City. For the record, this town right here, best song ever. Except not actually. The best song in this game is the Professor Rowan theme. Who did I say I was again? Oh yes, I remember now, the move deleter. Oh, I didn't want to actually say yes, but this guy will remove any move from you. It's the only way to get rid of HMs. So if you teach somebody like Rock Smash or something like that, because you need it, and then want to get rid of it later for like the Pokemon League, good idea to go to him. Let's talk to you. Somewhere far beyond the vast sea, there are other lands populated by Pokemon and trainers. Hello, trainer. This is something I found. A mixed load of cargo. Something or other. TM48. I have no idea what this move is. What does it contain? Skill swap. Okay, I'm not going to use this. The thing you can, like the most useful thing that you can use for skill swap is putting it on a Pokemon and then skill swapping with a Slacking that's on your team, and then going and kicking their ass with the Slacking because it doesn't have Truant anymore. You're going to challenge the gym leader about past here, eh? Someone should check and see if you're ready for this challenge. That someone is me with my brand new gym bat. What? There's a rival battle here? This is the second time in this LP that I've just been perplexed that there's a rival bat. I honestly had no idea. Holy crap. He has a Staraptor. I'm going to look up his movesets, and I will be 1 sec. I honestly thought that you battled him in Heart Home, and then the next battle you had against him was in, like, right before the Pokemon League. So, call me a fool if you want, and you probably should, because I am a bit of a fool. I'm gonna switch to Zep here, because he's just gonna raise his evasion. But this Staraptor here knows Aerial Ace, Takedown, Quick Attack, and Double Team. In all honesty, it really can't do much to Zep other than Aerial Ace, which I'm pretty sure wouldn't one-shot it. So I'm not going to worry too much about this. And Double Team, I mean, I have Shockwave, so it'll never miss. So yeah, it's really not a huge problem for me right now. Now, if you had a Pokemon that lowered accuracy, that would be another story. But he doesn't, so it's really not a big deal. He has 5 Pokemon this time too. I kind of thought that he didn't get 5 Pokemon until you fought him in the Pokemon League, but he might have 6 then. I'm really not too sure. But yeah, one more Shockwave and we should take him down, and yeah, 60 damage. Meh, that's nothing for Zep. That's like slightly over a third of its HP, but still, it's like nothing for Zep. It's ridiculous how much HP Zep has. I also kind of wanted to evolve Snuggles before the gym, but it doesn't really look like that's going to happen. Floatzel, I'm going to send out Turtry, because it only actually has 1 water-type move. It knows Aqua Jet, Pursuit, Quick Attack, and Swift. Definitely far less threatening than the Floatzel that Crasher Wake had. I think he's just trying to copy Crasher Wake, even though he had this thing before he even met him. So, yeah, But really, it's not that big of a threat. Look at that, 16 damage. 16, 60, make up your mind, game. Stop doing, like, ambiguous numbers, which you can't really hear the difference. And, yeah, I did, like, more than twice that in recoil. So, yeah, not really a threat at all. I do like Woodhammer as a move, but the recoil really kills it sometimes. He's going to send out Heracross. Well, it's probably obvious what I should send out here. Zep. Because Heracross is ×4 weak to flying, so yeah. This knows Brick Break, Aerial Ace, Night Slash, and Horn Attack. Very diverse moveset. That's the really good thing about Heracross, is that it can learn a lot of really diverse moves, and I'm pretty sure Zep is going to die here to this, which is kind of a bump. No, apparently not. Thank you for living. That did 100 damage. Holy crap. Like, that's just ridiculous. How much damage these moves actually do to Zep. But I mean, the HP tank makes up for it. Plus, Zep is very mildly EV trained in HP. So yeah, I think I gave it like 16 HP EVs, which is equates to 4 HP. He's got Infernape. I'm gonna send out Booger here because why the hell not? In all honesty, Pierre isn't going to be terribly useful for any of the rival fights. Probably pretty useful for the gym, because the gym is steel type, and steel types are very weak to fighting, especially the gym leader's main Pokemon, and that's why I wanted to teach it Brick Break. But the gym leader's main Pokemon is also extremely defensive, so yeah, that's another problem. And one Surf should probably do it. By the way, this thing knows Brick Break, Flame Wheel, Mach Punch, and Aerial Ace, and it's dead. So, not that it really mattered that much. And he's got Roserade as the last Pokemon. I'm going to send out Snuggles, because he's so snuggly. Oh my god. How many times am I going to make this joke? How many times am I going to make the joke about making a joke? This thing knows Giga Drain, Toxic Spikes, Leech Seed, and Grass Whistle. Honestly, it would have been a lot smarter if he sent this thing out instead of Heracross. Just based solely on the fact that he could get Toxic Spikes out and get Toxic on all my Pokemon. Because 2 sets of Toxic Spikes, and that does Toxic. 1 set and it does Poison, which is arguably worse. I always thought that Poison was worse than Toxic, personally. I don't really know why I thought that, but like, in the first turn, Poison does more damage. And like, Toxic is a really good move, but it's not really super strategic to use, if you get what I mean. I don't really know. It's kind of, it's a really awkward move, basically. And Snuggles grew to level 39. One more level and it evolves. I could use a rare candy, and I'm actually considering doing that. I think I'm going to give it a rare candy, because it just evolved. Yeah, you're a bit better than me as usual. But listen up. Let me tell you who's going to take on the Pokemon League and become the champion. You guessed right. It's going to be me. It's going to be me. Oh, yeah. I'm going to Iron Island to toughen up some more. Okay, stop that. That's probably like a really dumb joke. But yeah, I'm going to take on the gym. But heal up first, so I'll be 1 sec. Nurse Joy, so bootylicious, oh yeah. Can I just say how sexy Nurse Joy is in the anime? That's probably going to sound really awkward, but because she's an anime character, but seriously, like, she's got it going on. And I didn't give a rare candy to Snuggles, so I'm probably not going to now. You know what's kind of funny is, earlier today, I posted a comment on a video that Nintendo put out, and it was basically saying that, like, there's a Smash Bros. Event coming to Canada, and it's exclusive to Canada, and stuff like that. But they started it off with, like, a hockey player in, like, dressed in full uniform and skates, bringing in pancakes and maple syrup to Reggie so he can eat them. And just as sort of a joke, and I totally wasn't offended by this at all, but I said, like, I find this really offensive. Not all Canadians play hockey and eat maple syrup and poutine. And people just, oh my god, people definitely took that the wrong way. It was like the anti-Tumblr people that were just like, holy crap, this guy is like a special snowflake and he should be shot. Not actually like shot, but you get what I mean. And like, nobody realized that it was a joke, because I guess people actually say these sorts of things, but the first comment was fuck off, and I don't blame the guy if he took it the wrong way. Eventually, like, after, because I went to go have a shower, and I take relatively long showers. I mean, it took me like 20 minutes to get out, and then the 20 minutes that I was in the shower, I had like 10 comments on that one thing saying, like, dude, you're a fucking idiot. Like, I wasn't offended at all. I should be offended that you're offended. And I was like, after a while, I was like, apparently nobody understood that it was a joke, and now everybody probably thinks I'm a prude. Shit. Ugh, and that's one of those things that I probably should have, like, disabled replies to. And I do that a lot in videos. Like, if I go and comment on a video with an opinion that's really unpopular, sometimes I'll disable replies just so I don't get a bunch of shit from, like, a bunch of fans. And I think one time I got, like, a private message telling me that they would come and kill my family. And I know a couple times I've gotten comments on, like, my channel's promotion video, quote-unquote promotion, that there were people saying, like, oh, well, I can see the cum coming off of your face, so you're obviously gay, and stuff like that, and the way you talk, and the way you look, and it's like, just shut up, dude, like, really, I don't care what you have to say, and really, like, if people feel the need to go and comment stuff like that, I more so feel bad for them. I mean, I banned the guy from my channel, like, from commenting on my channel, just because, like, it's sort of annoying if people go and do that sort of stuff. But, I mean, in all honesty, I really don't care. It's like, people thumbs down my videos all the time. Like, I basically have a thumbs down on every video I've released within the last, like, month. And, in all honesty, I really don't care that much, because I look more so at the thumbs up than the thumbs down. And whenever somebody thumbs down my video, I more so think, like, if it's just, like, one video here and there, I'd be like, okay, well, somebody didn't like that. You can't please everybody. And then, but if it's, like, every single one, because I looked through my old videos one day, and I noticed that, like, every single one had one thumbs down for, like, the last month, then I just sort of think, okay, somebody's got way too much time on their hands to actually go through and thumbs down all my videos, which is, in all honesty, I think is pretty sad. But what is this? Snuggles is finally evolving from part 3 to part 28, I think this is. I'm pretty sure it's 28. Yeah. It took 25 parts to evolve Snuggles, which is a long time. And your Snuggles evolved into a Rapidash. If this was Pokemon Gold or Silver, it probably wouldn't evolve before the Elite Four. Wants to learn Fury Attack. No thanks. Fury Attack sucks. I don't know why anybody would use it. It's got like 15 power and like 75 accuracy, and it hits multiple times, yeah. But let's go show off our new Snuggles. Still doesn't have a lot of HP, I will say that, but it's got quite a bit of attack and a lot of speed. And for some reason, a lot of special defense. I guess that's the nature kicking in. If it had a better nature, it would be faster, and it would have less special defense. But, you can't win them all. It's got pretty good special attack, too. But mostly, you want to put physical moves like these 3 on instead of Fire Blast. I'm thinking I might get rid of Fire Blast and put on Flamethrower instead. But the 6th member of my team might be able to learn Flamethrower, so I might put that on that instead. Also, I have enough money to go and buy the TM for Flamethrower anyways. I guess I'll stick Pierre up front, because I'm going to be using Pierre for this gym. And, I don't know. I feel like Pierre's gotten a lot of screen time since I got it, because it's been very useful. It's very, very useful Pokemon, highly recommended. The move that I went way out of my way to get for it, however, is not useful at all for this gym, because it is really crappy. So yeah, if this thing can learn Zen Headbutt, that's basically going to be my final moveset for this thing, I'm pretty sure, is going to be like, Sucker Punch, Brick Break, Poison Jab, and Zen Headbutt. But I'm not sure if it can learn Zen Headbutt. If it can, that would be really awesome, because that would be really awesome. But if it can't, then I'm not going to be super disappointed or anything like that. I'll get like another move for it, maybe like another fighting type move. I like move diversity, and I find every time I have like a pure fighting type Pokemon, I'm going to send out Snuggles so we can see how fucking awesome this thing is now. But every time I have a pure fighting type, like Machamp or something like that, I always find that I have nothing but fighting type moves on it the entire time that I have it trained up. Am I recording? I should probably check that. I'll check that after this battle, but whatever. But yeah, it's like, same with pure fire types. It's like pure fire types, they don't really have the most diverse movesets in the world. And like fire fighting is like the worst combo, because usually I end up with 2 fire moves and 2 fighting moves, and then that's it. Wow, complete trashing. Yes, you got trashed, dude. I gotta check if I'm recording. I also had to go to the bathroom. I don't know why I masked the fact that I have to go to the bathroom in videos, but I do. But this is the last trainer in this gym, actually. I always sort of think that there's a lot of trainers in this gym, but there aren't really. I think it's the 5th gym that has a ton, and the 7th has quite a bit, and I honestly don't know about the 8th, because a lot of the time that I play this game, I get stuck on a certain battle because I haven't grinded, and then it's just like, gonna have a bad time, basically. Just use Brick Break on this thing, because it's probably the best move, because it's stab, and yeah. I really hate Bronzors. They're the worst Pokemon in the world. I'm having a conversation with someone right now, and sort of the topic came up. They just asked me, like, could you imagine Reggie with Justin Bieber's haircut? That would be really, really terrible. Like, not like the current Justin Bieber, I'm a douchebag haircut, but the little kid Justin Bieber, like, bowl cut kind of thing that every kid, like, 3 or 4 years ago used to think was the coolest shit, and I guess they probably still do. But like sort of the long hair that's just sort of like everywhere, and it looks really childish and stuff like that. But like, could you imagine like Reggie with that? That would be the most glorious thing in the world. Like, just seeing him with that haircut would just look so ridiculous. And there's a lot of people that have these ridiculous haircuts that really don't fit them. It's like when you see like this dude who's like super uptight businessman is walking down the street, and he's got this like giant mullet in the back of his head, and he just looks so ridiculous. Like I don't think these people realize how ridiculous their haircut actually makes them look, and like nobody can take them seriously. I don't know if Fire Blast is actually going to do any more. I really wish I had a better move than Flame Wheel, like Flame Charge or whatever the hell that move is. Flare Blitz, that's the one I'm thinking of. I'm pretty sure that's in this generation, because I'm pretty sure Monferno learns it at some point, but maybe, maybe not. I'm gonna go back out and heal, and then I'll meet you back here. Okay, well, I actually managed to battle another trainer on my way out that I missed, and Pierre grew to level 39, which was kind of maybe noteworthy. I don't really know if you care that much about that sort of stuff. But I'm pretty sure that's the last trainer in the gym, so we should be good. Yeah, the red one means that you can go all the way to the top or all the way to the bottom. This is the gym leader. I'm going to stick out Tertiary in front for a reason that will be obvious as soon as we get into the battle. Ha! It's Orberg's gym badge. I see, you've defeated my son. Why would I be here if I hadn't beaten the first gym leader? Seriously, like, you need the 5th gym badge to use Surf, and you need Surf to get here. I didn't beat the first gym. How would that even occur in your mind? Like, how would you not be able to think, like, this is so dumb. But that's no surprise. He still has much to learn. In the place of my son Rourke, I, Byron, will take your challenge. And here we go. This is arguably the easiest gym leader in the entire game, from what I've always thought. First of all, he's not that over-leveled compared to some of the other gym leaders. I think the 4th gym leader is more over-leveled. Mind you, there's a big level jump for how little there is in between, but there's a lot of optional stuff. But starting off, he has this Magneton here, which knows Flash Cannon, Thunderbolt, Tri-Attack, and Metal Sound, and it's about to die because I'm going to use an Earthquake, which is ×4 effective, for a Pokemon that has absolutely beastly attack, and just sort of assuming that it wouldn't die to one Flash Cannon, because I don't know, is it steel or is it ground or rock that's weak to steel? I really have no idea, because I can never remember what's weak to steel. I know ice is, and I think it's rock, and I know fairy is, because like fairy, the weaknesses are the 2 types that have the least things that they're good against. And they don't really make any sense, like fairy being weak to poison doesn't really make a lot of sense to me, but whatever. Anyways, this is the 2nd Pokemon, this is Steelix. Oh! I don't know why I felt the need to do the oh after that, but it knows Flash Cannon, Earthquake, Sandstorm, and Ice Fang, and it's about to die to a Fire Blast because this is going to one-shot it. I'm guaranteeing this right now. Look at that. Like, this gym leader is just absurdly easy because his Pokemon are very slow, and they all have glaring weaknesses. Steelix probably has the least of a glaring weakness because I'm pretty sure it's the only thing that's not ×4 weak to anything. But the last Pokemon is Bastiodon. I don't know how to say that. Honestly, before I came to this section of the game, I've never said Canalav before, Canalav, or however you say it. I have no idea. It might be Canalave or something. and I never really even thought about how to pronounce it. I just sort of read it. And Bastiodon, that's another one that I just had no idea how to pronounce. But this thing knows Brick Break, Stone Edge, sorry, not Brick Break, Metal Burst, Stone Edge, Iron Defense, and Taunt. Not really anything that's too threatening on this thing. Like, if it knew Earthquake, that would have been a lot better. But I guess it has the Steel and Rock type moves for Stab, I guess. I don't really know. Either way, Metal Burst, probably not. Holy Jesus fucking Christ, that did a lot of damage. I wasn't really expecting Pierre to die. I wasn't really expecting anyone to die. But one Surf should be able to take this thing out, because it's got a lot of defense, but it doesn't have a lot of special defense, so hopefully Surf should take this thing out. I remember the first time I played this, I read the strategy guide, and it said, Bastiodon is an extremely bulky Pokemon, so make sure to use your best fighting type moves. And it's like, but I have Surf, and it's weak to Surf. And then I put up my Empoleon, and it got one-shotted by Surf, and I'm like, oh, this guy is dumb. You were strong enough to take down my prized team of Pokemon. In recognition of that power, I give you this, the Mind Badge. And arguably, the father-son duo are the two easiest gym leaders in the entire game, which is kind of ironic, I guess. Having the Mind Badge enables you to use the hidden move Strength anytime outside of battle. Now you have 6 gym badges. Yes, way to point out the obvious. Here, take this too, and we get TM91, which I think is Flash Cannon? Yeah, it is Flash Cannon. If it hits, it may lower the target's special defense. Arguably not a very useful move. There is a Pokemon, maybe the 6th member of my team might be able to learn it, I don't know. As you could probably tell, I want a really diverse moveset on the 6th member of my team, because I was talking about Thunderbolt and Flamethrower and Flash Cannon, which are 3 moves you really wouldn't think would go together. Hey, that's the Mind Badge, good going. You're tough enough to consider becoming the Pokemon champ. I really don't think I could beat the champion right now, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I really don't. Of course, I'm tougher, so it's not gonna... You're tough. I just beat you. Like, I just beat you. Anyway, KevDog, come with me to the library. Next time, and let's play Pokemon Platinum. Goodbye.